Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing DIY gel nails and nail art. Get ready for summer. Here are some of the things you're going to need: nail file, a brush to clean up, cuticle pusher, cuticle nippers, just the basics. So you want to start off with some clean nails and you're going to go in and just buff off the shiny surface. Don't buff too much because you don't want to damage your nail. Just knock that shine off really quickly. When you're knocking the shine off, make sure that you get the side walls of your nail. It can be a little tricky to get in there, but just do your best with your file to get all the nooks and crannies. Now that your nails are prepped, we're going to move on to our isopropyl alcohol. You want to use 91%. It's more hygienic and it's going to help you later on when you are removing the dispersion layer of your gels. So you want to take a little bit onto a cotton pad, or like I'm using a paper towel that's lint free, and you want to remove all of the dust from your newly buffed nails so you can start with a completely clean surface. So to speed up the dry time, you want to wave your hand, help it dry a little bit, you know, give it a little swish swish. Yes, hand wave, yes. Next we're going to go in with our gel primer from our Sensational kit. You're going to take the top off and you're just going to put a tiny amount on your hand. You don't want to get too close to the cuticle, so you just want to start off on the center of your nail and do it in a U shape, coating the entire nail, but again, not using too much. Make sure that when you're doing the step or any step that has polish or liquid for your nails, that you are capping the free edge. So we're gonna walk on over to the clear transparent base. Come on into focus. Okay, clear transparent base. So we're going to take this and we are going to start at the edge of our nails. If you get too much, just take a little bit off on the rim of the bottle. You're going to start at the cuticle and you're going to pull forward to the top of the nail. I typically start in the center and then go to the left and then go to the right. So you want to continue to do that across all of your nails, making sure that you're not touching the side walls or the cuticle area. And also, like I just said, you always want to make sure that you cap that free edge so that you can prevent lifting and chipping. So moving on, we're going to take a synthetic brush and dip it in our lucky isopropyl alcohol in 91%. Use a small glass jar or just the top of the bottle if you like, but you want to go ahead and dip that brush in, and you're going to use this to clean up the sides of your nails underneath. If you got the gel anywhere onto the skin, this step is super important, because if your gel does get onto the skin and you cure it that way, it can cause lifting down the road. So once you're done cleaning your nail, you are going to place it into your LED lamp and cure it for 30 seconds. Awesome part about using LED versus UV is that it's super quick. Next, you're gonna go in with whatever LED polish that you have. I'm using the coral because it's summertime and it's so pretty. So again, we're gonna repeat the same steps that we did with our clear transparent base. You're gonna start at the cuticle and you're going to pull it up towards the free edge of the nail, making sure to cover your side walls without touching the skin. And then you're gonna go ahead and cap that free edge at the end. Capping is so important, you guys, especially with polish. You don't want any lifting, cracking. You want to make sure that your nails are all the way on fleek, because we need those summer nails popping. So clearly someone got a little too excited, so I'm going to take my cuticle pusher and clean up my side walls to just remove any excess gel, and then I'm going to go in with my handy dandy synthetic brush dipped in that 91% alcohol, and I'm going to use that to clean up the remaining bits that might have been left from the gel, and just to ensure that everything is clean and perfect. So that's our first coat. So now we're going to take our lovely, lovely coral nails and stick them into our LED lamp and cure for 60 seconds. Then we're going to go back in with the same color and repeat all of the same steps to do our second coat. You can always go back and do a third coat and a fourth coat. It just depends on how opaque you want your color to be. This is completely up to you. So now we're gonna get into the super fun nail art part. I'm taking some of my matte glitter. It was from the holiday kit from this past, obviously, holiday. So to keep it clean, I'm just gonna pour some onto a little bit of a paper towel. I'm going to take, it's actually a dome top eyeshadow brush. You guys can use whatever you have. I'm going to just press the brush into the glitter, and then I'm going to tap out any little excess so it's not falling everywhere. Next, I'm going to pick a nail. Yes, ring finger. And then I'm going to lightly just tap the glitter into the nail, and as I see that the glitter is coming off the brush, I'm just going to pick up more glitter and keep on pressing. So as you can see, our glitter nail is the bomb. So here I am just taking, again, that synthetic brush. You always want to make sure that you're clean, especially with glitter. Don't try and wipe it with your hands, y'all. It's not gonna work. So just use that brush to continue to clean. Next, I'm going to take I call it nail art tape. I don't know if there's a proper name for it. Please leave the comments in the bottom bar. And I'm going to use this to create a super fun design on my thumbnail. You can place this in any shape that you want, in a V, in a diamond. Me personally, I'm doing stripes because this is like my second time using it, so I don't want to get too crazy. So I just lightly press it down onto my nail. I haven't taken off the dispersion layer of the gel, that's why I just slightly pressed it, and now I'm clipping off the edges with my cuticle nippers. Don't try and do this with scissors, it's not gonna work. So once I've got all three of my lines down, I'm gonna take that same eyeshadow brush, dip it in the glitter, and I'm just gonna repeat what I did on my ring finger, picking up that glitter, gently and lightly pressing it in to cover the entire nail. Next, I'm going to remove the little nail tape with my cuticle nippers, slowly as possible, that way the glitter doesn't move too much and get into my nice clean lines. Y'all already know what comes next. You gotta clean it up, get those sidewalls underneath the nail, get all that extra glitter out of here. So to get super fun, we're gonna take some nail glitter, some big size nail glitter that I have, and instead of using rhinestones of the cuticle, I'm gonna put these at the cuticle. I thought it'd be really fun. These are big bright colors, so it's great to do. You guys can use any colors that you want, any colors that you have. Just get really creative with this next step. Once our design is complete, we're going to go back in with our clear transparency gel, and we are going to start at the cuticle and pull up and cover and coat our entire nail. Feel free to do it a little bit thick here if you want to. Don't get too crazy, but you really want to make sure that you lock in any sequins, rhinestones, whatever you've put down. And especially when you get to the glitter section, you see I put an extra little drop of gel just to make sure that it's as smooth as possible, because glitter can create texture on the nail and we don't want to have lumpy nails, because, you know, bro, that's just not cute. Alright guys, so the last step is to cure your nails for 60 seconds and then take your alcohol and remove the dispersion layer. Thanks for joining me, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Bye!